All right, hello koalas. It's time for step 2 of our relief map, California relief map. So what you are going to need is you're going to need your paint. You're only going to need 4 colors. I have more than 4 colors, but you only need 4. And a marker, your social studies hardcover book, opened up to page 18. Once you have all of these set up, and you need water as well, and I would have a paper towel too. Once you have all of this set up, you are going to pick your 4 colors that you want to use, and you need to decide which color you want to use for each region. So I think I'm going to use purple for my mountain region. So assistant, if you please come over here. So I'm going to get my brush wet. I'm going to dry it a little bit. And then I'm going to double check. Oh, okay, so this part is my mountain region. Oh yeah, that's right, because it's all lifted up right here. I see. So I have my water. I'm going to dip it in my purple. And you can use acrylic paint, you can use watercolors. Either one of those will work. And then you're just going to start painting. Get mine more wet. It's brand new paint. And then you're going to start painting your different regions. So I'm starting with my mountain. You can start with your desert. You can start with your coastline, or your mountains, or Central Valley. So I'm going to do purple for my mountains. I'm going to do yellow for my valley. Go Lakers. And I'm going to do, let's see, green for my desert and pink for my coastal region. So I'll be back once I've painted it all. All right, that was fun. I've just finished painting all my different regions. So now it's time for me to help the person who is looking at my map understand what each of these colors mean. What does that mean that I have to make? A key, you're right. Okay, so I'm going to make a key. Assistant, if you would please stand up. So the way I'm going to make my key, and boys and girls, you can do this in different ways. If you wanted to cut out a piece of paper and put it in the corner and make it really big, you can do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take advantage of this corner of my white paper. So you can take a straight edge, or you can freehand it. I'm going to freehand mine. So I'm just going to very carefully go across. And again, boys and girls, this is not too perfect. That's not what I'm looking for in a key. So I'm going straight across and down as best as I can. I'm going to fill in these edges too, to make a rectangle, almost a square, in the corner. Okay, so now I have my outline of my key. So now I'm going to draw a couple different rectangles, kind of like the key here in our book. So there's how many different regions? 4, we know that. So I'm going to draw 4 different rectangles. 1, 2, 3, 4. And these are rectangles, not squares, because not all sides are equal. We have 2 that are equal here that are longer than the other 2. These 2 are equal. Okay, so I'm going to label this top one Central Valley. Region. And then this middle one I'm going to label Coastal Region. So I'm just writing it out. And if I want to know how to spell Central Valley region, coastal region, I'm going to look in my book on page 18. It's telling me right here. And then I have my mountain region. And my desert region. Once I do that, then I'm going to take my paintbrush And I'm going to put the color that corresponds with each region. So my Central Valley region is yellow. So I'm going to take yellow. So whoever looks at my map knows which region is the Central Valley region. And I'm going to paint in the middle of my rectangle. Best to my abilities. And then coastal region is pink. So I'm going to take my pink. And boys and girls, like I said before, you could have chosen whatever colors you wanted. They just had to be different, 4 different colors. My mountain region, which is purple. Carefully putting it in each rectangle. And finally, my desert region, which I did green. For my paint, it's better to have more water. There we go. All right, and now I have a key. So something else I can add is a compass rose that we have here. So I'm going to add mine in the same spot. So I'm just going to draw 2 lines, north, east, south, west. And then you're done with the second step. But boys and girls, if you want to add more color, feel free to. Maybe you want to paint Nevada. Maybe you want to paint a little bit of the Pacific Ocean or some of Mexico or Arizona. That's all up to you. But if you get to this point, then you can be done. And that was step 2 of our California relief map. Good job, guys.